What up guys, my name is Kong and today I'm going to be talking about the movie called Black Book. Black Book takes place in, I would say, take place during World War II in, I think in Sweden or Holland. I can't remember the exact location where they were in, but it takes place during World War II and it goes during the Nazi occupation, and then I would say middle of the Nazi occupation and toward the end of the Nazi occupation, with the American, I believe the American or the British had liberated the country. So let's talk about what I did like about this is we followed the young girl. I wouldn't say young girl, I would say she's a young adult, she's a singer. We get to see what she had to do to sort of survive or evade the Nazis. She had to hide, she had to beg, she had to pay people money. That sort of thing. You get to see the real, like, what people had to do at that time to really escape captures, really like go underground, asking for help, or really communicate with other we communicate with the resistance, and there are some risks involved. That they out of the field, they flash some lights so they could get some drop off material. It was kind of risky stuff. It was stuff that you don't think a normal people would do during the wartime. That's what I like about this. It was kind of emotional. She was a sole survivor of this whole thing. Her parent got mowed down. Everybody got killed. It was serious. It was traumatic, especially that scene, that sequence. And then she goes on. She persevered through it. She stands up for good, and she stands up for saving her own people and saving other people's and standing against oppression. So you get to see that she is standing up, and I like that. And it's a tragedy movie. It really is. Most war movies are tragedy movies. Not tragedy, but sad movie. Tragic. And what I like about is that the fact that you are going on this along with her. It's not quite a ride, but you go along with her. You get to find out what she does, what she do. She meets the underground, and then she meets these characters, people, meeting I guess you could say a general or his commander. Fell in love with the commander, and then they're running on the foot. What else did then you get to find out what truly happened. How were these Jews how did they kept going to the wrong place, or getting captured, and and then they backtrailed, and they go back to the one guy who was willing to help, and he was accepting pays and that sort of thing. And it was him those two guys that set it all up, so that they can send the Jews to be captured by the Nazis, and then the Nazis would send them to the concentration camp. You see how the intention of actually helping, but the intention is actually malicious, evil, or wrongdoing. And it was just, and it comes to a shocking almost toward the end. You find out that the two guys was working together, especially that one guy. He was just leading everybody on. He's kind of more like the recruiter, finding people like this, the Jewish people, and just kind of like really just pushing them to their deaths. Really, that's what he was doing. But then eventually they catch him to the end, and he got a karma hit him. He got cuffed in a coffin, and it's shown that he actually died. So you get to see the whole. You think that they're just trying to survive, but it was all part of a scheme to really capture and filter out these Jewish people who are trying to escape oppression and capture. But it was by their own people, by the people who are Jewish, who are only into the money, and who are only for themselves to survive toward the end of the war. So you get to see how malicious and certain individuals are, and this really shine a light on that, and that's why I like it a lot. What did I not like about this movie? There's a lot of, moving, a lot of unnecessary scene, like the dancing, the singing, the meeting the guy. I think that guy could speed up a little bit. Certain sequence and sort of thing. It's kind of like it's kind of a little quick pace. There, here, there's this, there's. Sort of makes sense because you are in Nazi-occupied territory and you are supposed to be kind of moving, doing your thing, and making it look like you're actually working. So I sort of get it, but it feels a little rushed. It feels a little. There's a lot of cutscene in this movie that is. It's hard to make sense. It makes sense, but it doesn't flow. It doesn't have that continuity. So that's why I didn't quite like about this movie. That's just only the few things I didn't like. So, what was the rating I give this movie? I give it a 7 out of 10. I actually did enjoy it a lot for its storytelling of revealing what really happened. Not the story is not the characters themselves, the movie, but the what really happened, how it happened. That was really interesting to me. How they were, filter out, search for by another Jewish person, and they're being pushed out of the way. Certain paths that the Nazi can capture them. That was kind of sad, really tragic, and really, it was almost. It was angry in a way, So, 7 out of 10. I say go watch it if you want to see, post during World War II Nazi occupations or resistance, that sort of thing. I would say maybe watch this movie and get a glimpse of what really went down or an idea. So anyway, guys, please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and browse to my YouTube channel. I have a lot of content for you guys to check out. Please do so and take care. Bye bye.